Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a tutorial on this eye makeup look using the Kat Von D Shade+Light Eyeshadow Palette. This is just an eye tutorial look, so if you're interested in a full face tutorial, I will have one of those coming as well. This is the first time using this palette and I'm really excited about this. I really am liking how this looks turned out today. This is a very dramatic smoky eye. I'm going to be doing a couple more subtle looking smoky eyes as well. But again, I really like this palette and I feel like this is going to be a great look for the fall. And I really enjoyed doing this tutorial. I had a lot of fun. I did a little bit of a winged liner here. I'm going to be doing a tutorial separate just on how to do winged liner using gel and liquid liner. If you're interested in seeing how to get this eye look today, keep watching. I'm starting off today with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer portion. I'm just going to put this all over my eyes, and this is just to prime my eyes. And the reason I'm not doing my face makeup first is because I've heard this palette, actually Jaclyn Hill said that the palette had a little bit of fallout, so that's why we'll be doing it afterwards. So now that we've done the primer, I'm going to just take a big fluffy blending brush. This is a Sonia Kashuk blending brush. And I'm just going to take this neutral color here in the palette, this one right here, and I'm going to apply that all over. And I'm doing this so the shadow does not crease. So now that's done, I'm going to be using the same brush I used for my base color. And I'm going to be going in with this cool tone colored right here in the middle. And we're going to start layering the crease area. So I'm just taking this right here in my crease. So I kind of do windshield wiper motions. I just find out like that works best for me. And then I'll kind of swirl back and forth like this in windshield wiper motions. I'll just swirl around. And this is to not leave any harsh lines. Building a smoky eye does tend to take some time because you just want to keep blending over and over again. Next, I'm taking this brush by Real Techniques. It's very similar to a blending brush, however, it's a little bit more dense and thick, which I like the stiffness of it. And now we're going to be going in with this color here. And we're also going to build this into the crease. I would definitely recommend putting your eyeshadow on, especially if you're going to have a smoky eye, putting your eyeshadow on first. Because I could already tell there's a lot of fallout in the palette. And the reason I really wanted it is because of this brick red tone color here. So that's the next color we're going to be going into. And I'm taking this Sonia Kashuk little crease brush, poking it on the end. We don't need a lot of product on this since it's a darker color. And if you hear this tapping, I'm just tapping the excess off. And we're going to kind of go underneath the colors we just shaded over. And I don't really have a true crease the way my eyes are. It's not like my lid. I don't know, I can't describe it. It's not like my lid, it's just bam, there's her crease right there. So I kind of have to create one. So that's exactly what I'm doing here. And I'll do the same on the other side. So after we get this, I'm taking the same brush we used in the beginning and I'm gonna do little swirly motions like this. We just don't want any harsh edges or lines. You want everything to be nice and blended. And I'm not having any product, I'm just using the same brush we used. Didn't add any product on it. Now wherever you want your dark shade to be on your crease, you want to go a tad bit below because as you're blending, product will go up. So you don't want to start your smoky eye here because when you blend it up, it's going to be much darker, closer to the brow bone. And as Jaclyn Hill says, blend until your hand feels like it's gonna fall off. I'm not even joking sometimes, you guys. When I do a smoky eye, and it's something I want to blend in really well. My arm is killing me by the time I'm done. I guess that's a sign I need to go work out. Actually, I went bowling last week with my family and we did 4 frames. Is it called frames? 4 games? I don't know what it is. My arm was killing me the next day. You know you're out of shape when your arm hurts after bowling. Okay, so this is the look we have so far. Now we're gonna really start smoking it out. So what I'm gonna grab here is eyeliner pencil. And we're gonna go over it with black eyeshadow, but I just wanna start a nice base so it'll be nice and dark. So what I'm gonna do is just put this all over the lid. And it can just kind of be messily because we're gonna smudge it out. But I think if you're doing a really smart can I talk today, y'all? I'm sorry. We're just doing a really dark smoky eye, so that's why I like to do this first, because this really intensifies the look. So I actually like this little eyeliner I got in the subscription box. I think they're really nice because you can always use eyeliners, and it has like a little smudgy thing. What are these called? If you know what these are called, leave it in the comment below. Little sponge things. I don't know what they're called. Let me know in the comments because I don't know what they're called. Sorry, I have a beauty channel, but I don't know what these are called. I should know that, right? So you see we're already creating our smoky eye here. So I'm gonna just smudge on this side. Do y'all find when you're putting mascara and eyeliner and stuff on your eyes, you keep your mouth open? I'm sure I'm not the only one who does that, but I don't know why I have to have my mouth open when I do it. Does it help? Does it help you? It helps me. I think it does. So next, we're gonna go back into our palette and we're gonna take this black matte shade right here. And I'm gonna go in with this flat shader type brush from Sonia Kashuk. And black is so pigmented and so dark. You don't want to get too much. You want to do a little bit at a time. So what I like to do is I just tap it, I brush on it. I'm not actually swirling it in there like I would maybe a lighter color. So I'm just tapping it on here. And then I always like to tap the excess off. So I'm going to just go right over what I just did with the eyeliner. And we're going to start nice and low. So like I said, just a little bit at a time. So we're just gonna move to the other side now. And we're doing just the same thing, going over this black liner that we smudged. So what I'm gonna do now is go in with this crease brush that we use for the brick red color. I'm gonna go in with the brush and I'm gonna pick up a little bit of this black shade. Same brush we're using here. And I'm gonna go slightly below the red line that we drew. And this is just gonna help us start blending it up. So as you can see, we kind of, well, can you tell? We've kind of worked our way up a little bit with the black here. So we're gonna do the same thing on this side now. I feel like as the fall comes around too, I'm gonna be obsessed with this palette. I mean, I can wear any kind of eye look any time of year, but I think especially for the fall, these colors are going to be so pretty. I mean, can't you just die? Aren't these gorgeous? Oh, I love it. The pigmentation of these, this is my first Kat Von D eyeshadow. The pigmentation of these is really good. The only thing I have to say so far is the fallout. It is semi-annoying, but if that's all you have to worry about, then it's no big deal with the eyeshadow. So again, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the Real Techniques brush we used earlier and we're gonna use it to blend. And so I'm not gonna do windshield wiper motions, but what I'm gonna do is kind of sweep like this. And I'm not gonna take it up too high. And I'm using the same brush. I haven't done anything to it. I didn't pick up product on it. It's just the brush we used earlier. So as you could already tell, this is definitely less sharp of a line than this. Now we are going to build it up some more, but with the smoky eye, I like to take it step by step because you can go too dark too quick real quick. And too dark too quick real quick. I guess you don't have to add the real quick part to it, do I? Anyways, you can go too dark too quick. I woke up early today, y'all. I think that's probably why I can't talk. I'm gonna blame it on that. I normally don't wake up very early, but I had a doctor's appointment this morning. So my brain's not functioning properly because I didn't get my 10 hours of sleep I need. Okay, so we've had this blended out, but we're gonna bring in even more black to intensify the look. So I'm taking this flat brush that I used before with the black. We're gonna add even more. And like I said before, we start out low and then we'll blend it up higher. Since I'm obsessed with the red color, I'm gonna go in with more red. Now you're probably like, why is she going back and forth? Well, makeup is an art, you know. You want to create something that you like, and I happen to want to have more red and like more red. Okay, so now to the eyeliner. We're gonna do a little bit of a winged liner. So we have our liner. So I'm gonna put a little bit of mascara on now so we can get these eyes finished. I know this is taking forever, y'all. So I'm gonna put my mascara on, and since we're going for a more dramatic look, I'm gonna put falsies on, and I'll be right back to finish up this video. I would just use the Ardell 110 lash. They're very wispy and thin. If I was wearing this out, I probably would do more of a dramatic lash. For instance, Lash in the City by Velour Lashes. I love those. But I'm literally not doing anything today. I'm just filming this video, so I'm just using these lashes. Okay, y'all, so I finished doing my foundation, concealer. I filled in my brows, little blush, little contour, highlight. So now we are going to finish off this eye look. So we still need to do the lower lash line, and then we're gonna fill in the inner corners. Go back into our palette, and we're gonna take this white color here in the middle. I'm gonna take this brush from Sonia Kashuk. It's kind of like a concealer brush, but I'm gonna use it for this white shade. Carve out the look of the brow so it's more defined. And this is just a good way to brighten up any smoky eye, but I also like doing this because when you're putting a bright color, a very white color, it helps intensify the look of the smoky eye as well. So none of these shades I went in with in the Kat Von D. None of the shades I went in with this palette are shimmer. I'm very proud of myself. I never normally ever do just a matte eye look. Does this look, no, see my under eyes look horrible. I need to get a light. So I really like the way this looks now. Now the inner corner I do want to, hey y'all, so sorry my battery died again. So I'm finishing filming on a different camera. So we just finished up underneath the brow highlight, and we're gonna do a little bit more on the inner corner. So that same brush, I'm taking more of the white. However, since I want more of the huge white effect in the center, I'm gonna squirt it a little bit with my Fix Plus and go in with the white. So it's a tad bit more dramatic. And this is just the MAC Fix Plus. I like using Fix Plus. You want a color or a pigment to really pop. It really helps it stand out. So I just put it here on my inner corner, and I'm blending it up just a little bit. So now for the lower lash line, again, I'm going to take a Sonia Kashuk brush. This is just a little bit of bitty shader brush, and I'm going to go in here underneath with some shadows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with this red color here that we were using earlier. And we're just going underneath. We're going to get as close to the lash line as possible. And I like to make my eyes look a little bit bigger, so what I kind of do is I like to round it out right in the center. I know I'm extending the shadow down quite far, but again, I feel like my eyes aren't that big. Do y'all think they're big? I feel like they're not that big. Contour on fleek. Yes. So I'm gonna copy what we did on the other side on this eye. Gosh, I love this color, y'all. I'm obsessed with it. I would actually just wear this by itself with nothing else. So we have that. So I'm going to add a little bit of the black shade that we were using earlier as well. I'm going to focus this just on the outer half of the eye. This is going to help the eyes open up a little bit. And you just want to do a little black at a time when you're dipping your brush into the pan, because black can get heavy really quick. So there's kind of a distinct area between the black and the red right here, so I want to blend that out as well. And I'm using the same crease brush we went in for the top part, and I'm just kind of fluffing it out. Now of course you don't have to do what am I talking about? You don't have to do your lower lash line this dark, but I feel like with this look it's gonna look really well since we're doing a really dramatic smoky eye. Now look, I'm gonna add a little bit of mascara on my lower lashes, and the only thing is a lot of people don't like to put eyeliner on their waterline, but I do, and I feel like it'll really complete this look as well. For tight lining, I just like to do this. I don't know if this is the right way to do it, but this is what I like to do it. I just like to pull my lower waterline. I just pull it down, and there we go. And I feel like this really completes that dark. I feel like this just really completes like the smokiness of this eye. So we're gonna go in with mascara and then we're done. I don't know what that was, y'all. My lips is always the last thing I do. And as you can tell, I just did a very neutral bronze looking blush. We don't want to take too much away from our smoky eye, and we also don't want a crazy color to distract. But for my lips, I'm going to use the e.l.f. matte lip color in the shade Tea Rose. This is really pretty, and I love e.l.f. products. So this is just a very neutral, kind of like a cool toned mauve color, and I love this color. I feel like even for the winter time, if you wanted to go really dark with this look, to do like a super dark, like almost like a dark plum,